where we have Henry introducing Morasia, introducing a motion.
Council, can you guide on the page?
It's page.
Okay, this is 122. Thank you.
It's at page 122 of volume 1.
Yes, I'm there.
Yes. Can you explain to the Senate what motion the majority leader moved before the County Assembly on the 21st of February?
Yes, Madam Speaker, from the page 122, it says, it was an adjournment of debate on motion on removal from office by way of impeachment of His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of the County Government of Kisii, moved by our Leader of Majority, Honorable Muraja.
Yes. I now ask you to look at that, Hansard. Was that motion allowed? That motion for adjournment? As a member of the chamber, maybe you can inform the Senate. Was that motion allowed for adjournment?
Honorable Speaker, usually when a motion is moved, we expect that it is seconded. Thereafter, a question will be put by the Speaker, but here I'm not seeing any member of the Assembly who did this second the motion.
So the motion in question was not seconded?
Honorable Speaker, no, it was not.
Okay. And was that motion then debated?
There was an attempt, Honorable Speaker, there was an attempt to do a debate.
Was it finally passed?
No.
Did the adjournment happen?
Yes, Honorable Speaker, at the end of it, there was an adjournment as per the communication that was from the chair on that particular day.
Okay. Now we'll move on to this public participation we've been informed took place at the instigation of the County Assembly. It appears at page 56 to 58. The report appears at page 56 to 58 of the DG's bundle, the other bundle. This is a submission from the public participation. You can see it?
Yes, the page 56, the document is headed Submission on the Public Participation.
Yes. Who is this submission from?
The document is dated 26 from Benson Nyagaka Masario.
Misario.
Yeah, Misario.
Yes. Have you had a chance to go through this particular submission by this citizen of Kisii?
Yes, I have had an opportunity to go through this submission.
Yes, you've seen the issues he raised with regards to the county executive.
Yes, quite a number of issues were raised.
You've referred to these issues in your affidavit?
Yes, I've referred to a number of them, Madam Speaker.
I'll take you to the first issue you've referred to at paragraph 7 of your affidavit. And this relates to the senior staff mortgage.
Yes, I'm there, Madam Speaker.
Yes. Who gave directions or who initiated this senior staff mortgage that you refer to?
The senior staff mortgage facilities is a directive of SRC, and that was communicated through a gazette notice, and that is a benefit that is anybody who is a CEC, a deputy governor, or a governor within our country, Kenya, is eligible to have access to it.
Yes. Did the County Assembly of Kisii then operationalize a senior staff mortgage?
Yes, Madam Speaker, the County Assembly of Kisii, because it is mandated to approve any borrowing or borrowing arrangements within the county, then went ahead to approve a borrowing of about 90 million to senior staff for mortgage facilities that then would facilitate the actualization of that SRC notice, gazette notice.
Have these senior staff been able to enjoy this fund that you dispersed?
To the best of my knowledge, no, they have not.
Why is this?
Part of what has happened is that the process of approval, instead of being domiciled at the committee level, as was approved by the county assembly, the process is no longer with the committee. It is being discussed elsewhere, and that has hampered the process of getting access to the mortgage.
Okay. This elsewhere you refer to, where is this elsewhere you refer to?
Currently, one of the CEC did confide and say that the document is not within the executive's office. It is stored within the governor's palatial home.
Okay. Now, on that point, we can move on to the next issue, which is the use of the governor's home as an office. Yes. Is this a fact you have personal knowledge of, that the governor actually uses his house as an office?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I've personally received an invite to go and have an official meeting and discussion within the palatial home.
Okay. Is this a known fact in Kisii County, that this is his office?
Yes, it is a known fact. In fact, we have had access to videos going around in the social media confirming that the governor is comfortable with discussions on government matters being held from his residence.
Okay. In the interest of time, we'll move on to this issue of ghost workers. Yes, you indicated there were media reports about 13, 14 ghost workers.
Yes, we did receive, first of all, one of the few things that were done the moment we got the new government, procedurally or in way of caution, instruction was given to a body that was then supposed to evaluate into HR issues and many other reports, including pending bills. And this information was communicated to us in one of the forums in the stadium when the executive said that there are issues within the country, that the county, that will be resolved by a few of the instructions that he has issued.
Yes, was this report or from this investigation, was there a report that was produced?
At one point, I saw on social media information that there is a report, but as a member of County Assembly, I haven't had access to the report, neither do I know where the report is. And we as an assembly have not discussed the report at all.
So it has never been tabled before the County Assembly?
Madam Speaker, no, it has not been tabled.
Okay, which ties into our next issue, which is this Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Board case that appears at pages 192 to 187 of the DG's bundle. Did this case arise out of this alleged hunt for ghost hunters, for ghost workers?
Madam Speaker, what I'm aware of is that in the social media there was an official document from the county secretary that was going around, and it was indicating that about 700 workers had been given show cause letters. Quite a number of them were coming from were members of the KMPDU organization. And therefore, because they had received the show cause letters, KMPDU as an organization therefore went ahead to find a way that they can support and have their members listened to.
Yes, did this case therefore cause the county to utilize funds to defend this baseless case?
Madam Speaker, yes, the county had to defend because the respondent was the county.
And this is tied in with this unknown report on ghost workers?
Yes.
Okay, I'll now take you to pages 158 and 160 of our bundle. And these pictures we saw of MCA votes. with regards to the motion that was before the County Assembly. Yes, we start at page 158.
Yes, I'm there.
Yes, you can see this is the ballot. You can confirm this is a ballot you had with regards to the impeachment motion before the County Assembly.
Madam Speaker, I can confirm this is a sample of the ballot paper that we had there.
Yeah, you can confirm this is a staff ID for one Karen Nyamoita
Madam
of the
Speaker,
County Assembly.
Madam Speaker, I can confirm this is the ID
And you can
of
confirm
one
that
of
is
the
a
honorable
picture.
members. Yes, this is her picture.
Okay, and that there's a similar picture of a similar MCA at 159? And
Yes.
their ballot?
Council.
Yes, Madam Speaker.
You have 5 minutes and time will be strict, so you condense your questions to what you truly want to hear.
Yes, Madam Speaker. Yes, and you confirm that's the same case at page 160?
Yes, Madam Speaker.
Yes, why would members of County Assembly take photos of their votes and distribute them in this manner?
To the best of my knowledge, members of County Assembly were avoiding instances of being de-whipped. And members of County Assembly have previously had instances where if they act against what they have been instructed to, then they face being de-whipped from committees and they face very grievous challenges within the Assembly. So I sympathize with these members. They may not have been happy to do this, but they were just making sure that their life is safe.
So they were acting under instructions?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Speaker. That is all for this witness. I'll hand you over for cross-examination. Madam
you.
Speaker, maybe now we can
Thank
take
you,
directions
Council.
as to
I'll
the
give
time.
directions. 2 witnesses have been dropped, which saves on time. But we are still not doing too well on time.
Yes, Madam Speaker.
So I will allow cross-examination by Council. How many minutes do you need?
2 minutes.
Oh, good. Let's have the cross-examination in the 2 minutes.
And the rest I'll reserve to use in my submissions at the closure. Good evening, Mheshimiwa.
Good evening, Wakili.
You have referred us to page 157, 158, 159, 160, yes?
Correct, Madam Speaker.
What is the source of this information? Where did you get this from?
I have read it from here.
Where did you get it from?
I have read it from here, sir.
Madam, just answer me the question. Where did you get this information from?
I got this information from this bundle.
From this bundle?
Yes.
Do you know its source?
I got the information from the bundle.
Do you know the source of this information?
The source is this bundle. That's my understanding.
She's given an answer. You take that.
Are you trying to say that the Senate has been sitting for the last 2 days over 48 hours in vain?
That's not my testimony, sir.
Thank you.
Any re-exam? I believe you'll take a very short while.
Yes, Madam Speaker, just one question.
Proceed.
Yes, Honorable God, is this the first time you've seen those photos?
Madam Speaker, I have seen these photos on MCA WhatsApp platform, Kisii County MCA WhatsApp platform also. apart from
Thank you,
this.
Honorable God.
Senator Methu, do you have any interventions or question?
Just a clarification from the witness. From your evidence this afternoon, you say that for the best of your knowledge, the photos were being taken by the members of the County Assembly because there has always been consequences if they are not made, if they did not vote in a certain manner. I would want, especially the whipping. I would want to know from whom do these instructions come from, and what are the instances, to the best of your knowledge as a member of that county assembly, that people have been de-whipped for voting in a certain way.
Madam Speaker, we have 2 members of the county assembly who are currently de-whipped from their committees, and they belong to the ODM party. These members also share the same political party with our Excellency. These members have no the platform to be able to contest that which is happening. Currently, we have a member who has gone for 8 months without an allowance. An MCA only earns 89,000, and it is fully committed in mortgages and loans. And as a member who sits in the board, County Assembly Service Board, I have received several complaints, and I have had to go and extend and sit down with this member who has suicidal thoughts because of that matter. And that is why I thought it is wise that I will come and testify about it, because it is something that is close to me, but I have no control over it.
So that I get the answer to that particular question, I'm not asking a different question. Is that for the 2 members who you say one of them has not had a salary for the last 8 months, is it then as a consequence of a vote that he or she ever took? And as a member of the board, it is then puzzling that you're the person that processes salaries for the members of the county assembly.
Senator Medhu, did she talk about salaries or allowances?
Well, let me say benefits. Let me use benefits. I think that would make more sense. That she has not been able to be enjoying benefits for the last 8 months. Is it because he or she ever voted in a certain way, that member from the ODM party?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The reason as to why members did this was because they did not want to go against instructions. One of the instructions, or one of the things that this honorable member who has gone for 8 months without salary, is because he went and talked against the position of his leader within the party. So yes, we fear that when we do anything against that position, we are victimized and we are sent away from the assembly. Despite the fact that the standing orders say that a member should be at least in 1 standing committee. This member we are referring to is not in any committee. That means that even the people, because this is an elected member, even the people that have sent him to the assembly have been denied an opportunity to have their views presented in the assembly.
Senator Eric Mogeni Okong.
Yes, Mheshimiwa, you know, as we sit here so that you assist us with information that will help us make a determination that is fair and just. And on the 4 counts that the Deputy Governor of Kisii County is facing, I've listened to your testimony and I've not heard you respond to any of those 4 charges that are facing the governor. So do you think what you have told us this afternoon is relevant to the business that is before us? Number 2, I've read your affidavit. I think it was sworn on 11th of March, 2024. And all the things you have said about MCS who have in the past been threatened